Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We're on day 4 here on Cyan Beach, having us a great time for the Spring Festival. We're going to get 1,692 sneaky snacking because I did collect from the team this morning. I did not swap them out. I wanted to go ahead and get a little bit more ingredients because things are looking kind of scary, but that is, that's a lot of potatoes. That's definitely not potatoes that were collected in the last couple hours while I was getting ready. But you know what? I'll take it. Maybe it was. Maybe I got very lucky. Maybe it was just 4 or 5 potato rolls or something like that. However, the math has to work out for me to get 21. Maybe it was. I'll take it. Either way, we need some sausage because things are not looking good. We also need some oil. It's a okay amount, I guess, for the last like hour and a half, 2 hours. Coffee we do also need. We need a skill trigger here. Not great, but not the worst. I kind of want to switch in our Feraligatr and our Totodile today, but we'll talk about that a little bit later and where things are at. For now, we are still on track. So let's see what we can get going on here. I pulled the reverse hat trick yesterday. Got extra tasty for every meal yesterday. Even extra tasty on 30% odds for lunch. So our worst day ever, we had one of our best day evers right after. So can't really complain about that. Pretty solid on the meal front. But let's go ahead and make this breakfast. Let's see if we can get this. Maybe a 10% extra tasty would be very nice. Probably not gonna happen, but I would not be mad if it did. So let's see what we got going on. A 10% extra tasty would be very nice. Level 57 on this recipe. I was hopeful. I was very, very hopeful. But 153,407 is still nothing to shake a stick at. Level 56, not level 57. I don't know what I was thinking. Where did I get 57? I don't know. Anyway, almost level 57. I was about to say we almost got this to max level, but no, max level is 65 now, so at least we still got some room to grow. It did not put us up at all on the ranks. We are Master 17 though, so it's about to get real difficult now. Here's where the strength really jumps between one rank and the next. So we got a little ways to go, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Let's grab our 200 sleep points. That'll put us at a grand total of 2,817. And for our 2,617, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, our daily lottery is going to be 15 more diamonds. Very good indeed. All right. Very, very nice. All right. Let's dive into the sleep report and see what's going on. Hopefully we can get slumbering, which I feel like I did. I feel like I slept pretty hard. I feel like I've been sleeping pretty hard the last few weeks. At least the last week or two. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my sleep, but that's actually looking kind of balanced, if not dozing. So we'll see. Yep, balanced, pseudo balanced. Not too bad. I mean, it still gives us a chance at happening. Although the spawn pool is very, very crowded right now with our current drowsy power, which is going to be 213.5 million. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, let's see what's up today. Who do we got? We got a Cramorant, which I do want to catch, and it's a new sleep style. Very good, very, very good. All right, a couple new sleep styles would be fantastic if we could. That is a shiny Mankey. Oh, buddy. All right. Well, you know, we had that one really bad day and our luck has just turned around ever since then. Also, only 6 sleep styles that we had before, which means we've got 3 brand new ones. We do know what one of them is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab the one we know. The top belly Cramorant. About 10k dream shards on its own. Very nice indeed. Very, very good. What's up, buddy? And the last Cramorant sleep style we needed. Nice. Even better. All right. Well, there's that. What else we got? Shiny Mankey. Look at you. There's a Chansey. All right. We got a egg minding sleep. It's so weird seeing the egg outside of the pocket. It's very strange, very strange. But a good amount of research XP. We might actually hit 61 today, finally. Chansey. There we go. The egg minding sleep. Oh, that's cute. Just kind of rubbing the egg in its sleep, making sure it's still there. All right. So we need the 2 and the 4-star now for the Chansey. Yeah, 12,000 research XP, and we still got another one to find. I'm pretty sure we're hitting 61. Well, Happiny is probably not going to add much, but I feel like we'll hit 61. Yep, 2-star Happiny, not giving us a whole lot of XP or dream shards, but still, we've got a good amount so far. 2 Happiny have arrived, and we've got a shiny. So we have some stuff to try to catch. That's what we've got. We've got some stuff to try to catch. Chikorita's hungry. Happiny's hungry. That's helpful. Krogunk is also hungry. Of course, Shiny Mankey. Okay. All right. So what is the best way to deal with this? So we've got 2 Happiny. One of them is hungry. What is the best way to deal with it? Either way, we're going to need some more biscuits. So let's go ahead and buy those. Let's just buy out the rest because I feel like I might use most of them right now. So we've got biscuits to work with. First things first. Might as well take home the Krogunk. Hungry. 1 biscuit will take it home. Be done with it. Okay. For Happiny, I think the best case scenario is going to be to feed the premium biscuit to the non-hungry one. Yeah, that's probably the best way to handle this. All right, okay. So we feed this one the premium biscuit, and or no, that's probably a bad idea. That's probably a bad idea. I was gonna say we feed this one a regular biscuit, a Poke Biscuit, and if it gets a big hit, then we just feed the other one a Poke Biscuit, the hungry one, and that will guaranteed take it home. But that leaves this one having already ate 1 biscuit. And even with a premium, we're not guaranteed to take it home, so it would be a gamble. So no, I don't think we do that. We want to guarantee that we take these home. So let's do the guaranteed way. The gamble would spend less resources, but it's a chance we won't take them both home. So we're gonna have to spend 1 extra biscuit to make sure we take them both home. Okay, so max friendship points, very good. Now the somewhat not fun part. Yep, great biscuit. I'm gonna learn from the other day where I spent a regular Poke Biscuit for no reason. Yep. So if we'd have spent the regular Poke Biscuit and then a Great Biscuit, it wouldn't have mattered. So we just spend the Great Biscuit. We save the Poke Biscuit. It's not the most ideal use of resources, but under the circumstances, we do what we got to do. We're going to leave the Chansey. Not going to take that home. And let's see. We'll give this 1 biscuit and see. Crit cap? No. Okay, no crit cap there, but that's all right. We're not really super worried about it right now. We'll take that one home later when it shows up hungry again. And finally, we will take home our Shiny Mankey. I think this is my 2nd Shiny Mankey, so there we go. Got the crit cap. Guaranteed crit cap on the shinies. Definitely going to take that home. Maybe it'll be another solid Mankey army candidate, because I think we've got 3 Mankey and Primate that have berry finding, so we're in a really good place. All right, let's wrap it up. We got a lot of Pokemon to go through today, which is not bad at all. Yeah, that's, you know what, we're just gonna stick with it. We're gonna send out the Chansey candy and get a lot of Chansey candy ourselves, which is very nice indeed. We're also going to get 12,628 research XP. That does put us at level 61, which is another great biscuit. We got it right back for catching the Happiny. 5 small dream clusters and an energy pillow, which is always nice to have on hand. And then we also got 18,244 dream shards. Very, very good. Okay. First up is going to be our guy, Krogunk. You, sir, level 13 in hardy. Oh, sorry, madam. You, madam, are level 13 in hardy with oil, sausage, and sausage, which is not what we're looking for. We do have better sausage gatherers. If I was going to do this, though, perhaps an AAB could be good on a poison island at some point. Maybe. But for now, this is not AAB. This is ABB, which I guess technically could potentially be good on a poison island, but I do like the mix of oil and sausage. They do go together pretty well. So, yeah, I think I would prefer AAB for this. However, maybe your skill set will change my mind. Energy recovery bonus, inventory up L, ingredient finder S, inventory up S, as well as helping speed S. Actually, that's pretty solid. And then a neutral nature, not the best. Not the best, but at least we do get ingredient finder somewhere. You know what? Let's run ingredient count B. I'm not even going to change the average. I just want to see what we're looking at level 60. Real fast. Level 60, 97 for a good one, 66 for this one. Not great. That doesn't cover what we need. Not at all. So yeah, this is not the one. Maybe ingredient finder M could make a difference. Just maybe. Potentially. Potentially it could. I don't know. I actually think I want to take this one and turn off the guaranteed gold at level 10. We don't have this one. What's our friendship level? 19? Yeah, we don't have this one at friendship level silver. Yeah, we don't have the silver badge for this one yet. So we can't turn on the level 25. I kind of feel like I want to turn off 10 just to try to get ingredient finder earlier on, but I suppose as easy as it is to get to 25, maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 70 is what we got with this one, which is not terrible. Ingredient finder, 69. Well, you know, not quite as nice, but still not bad. Ingredient finder M. I really want to see how much of a difference this makes on ingredient count B. 66 is what we were looking at. What are we looking at now? Come on, buddy. Relative strength is pretty high. Probability of catching a better one is quite low. 75 in a day is still not quite as much as I would like. But for a mixed ingredient Pokemon, it's not bad. It's not bad. But I do think I would prefer AAB. Oil and sausage do synergize together pretty well, but I think I would prefer AAB as a backup. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is the one. I think I'm going to send this one to the professor. We'll keep looking. We do technically need a better AAA anyway. Plus, getting an AAB wouldn't be the worst. So we're going to move on. We'll move on. We'll get to our first happening, and we're going to check this one as a Blissey and see what's going on, my guy. Where are you at? Blissey, you're a little... There you go. You're a little further down. Level 14 in Naive. Ooh, we're off to a good start. We are off to a good start. AAA. Okay. All right. All right. Don't freak out. Don't get too excited. Helping speed is good. Inventory up L is very nice. Skill trigger M is okay. Skill level up S is all right. Helping speed M, no ingredient finding. XP gains up and main skill chance down. No, this is not great. This is not great. Ingredient count A. Yeah. How many eggs do we bring in? Level 60, how many eggs are we bringing in? Not enough based on the numbers. These percentile numbers are not looking good. 127 is perfect. I mean, 80 is still not bad. It's not bad. But it's not great. It's not great at all. And helping speed S is blocked by helping speed M at level 100. We are looking to get at least 105. 105 per day is what we need. Honestly, the funny part is, this is better than what I have so far from my Snover and Delibird, but it's still not good enough. 105 is the magic number because that will let us make the apple acid salad Well, it'll let us get the eggs for the apple acid salad in one day. So, sadly, this ain't it, Chief. It was a good start. It's not bad, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Maybe this next one will be what we're looking for. Let's see. All right. Level 15. Bold. Ooh. I don't think that's good for us. It is also AAA, though, so maybe we can make it work. Let's see. Ooh, we're off to a good start. Inventory up S, ingredient finder S. Berry finding, skill level up M, and skill trigger. Oh, no speed at all. Yeah, speed of help down. No, that is not what we want. Not at all. Oh no. Ingredient count A. Yep. This one I think is worse than the other one. 2.94% chance of catching a better one? What are you talking about? There's a huge chance to catch a better one. No, I mean, I guess there's also a huge chance to catch a worse one, but that berry finding is killer. That's brutal, man. And that nature is even worse. 70 PR, 70 eggs in a day. That's brutal, man. 31 PR. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I suppose at least we caught AAAs. I think I am going to keep the first one, just in case we don't find a better one. 80 eggs a day is better than 0 eggs a day. So it's something, I guess, but we are definitely going to keep hunting Happiny. I'll have to go and add that other one later on. But yeah, this is, I mean, like I said, at least it's AAA. So got to take the little victories. Now, however, speaking of victories, we can check out this shiny Mankey, level 13 enchanted. Didn't get berry finding at level 10, but that's all right. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. ABA, we got sausage, mushrooms, and sausage. Very nice, very nice. Come on, buddy. Be my friend. Energy recovery bonus. It's all right. Helping speed M is also pretty good. Inventory up S is not fantastic. Ingredient finder M is very not fantastic. And inventory up L. This might be, this might be one that we just keep as a little trophy. XP gains up and speed of help down for that timid nature is, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Sorry, my friend. You are going to be like sub 20, I think, PR. Ooh, maybe not that bad. Maybe not as bad as I thought. Surprisingly. Oh, well, helping speed does kind of counterbalance that speed of help down. That kind of makes a little sense. Ingredient finder M, though, making things worse. Nope. Not fantastic. Not great. This is definitely a shiny that we just keep just because it's shiny. All right, well, PR 35. And that's all it's got going for it. No helping bonus, no berry finding, just shiny. But sometimes it's all we need, I guess. Save that to the box. Mankey, shiny, level 13, job done. All right, well, another round of a lot of catches and another round of all of them not being great. Only going to keep that one happening just in case. Actually, not even just because. Just in case we don't get anything better with the rest of the happening that we catch this week. So, it's something. I mean, like I said, at least it's AAA. So, it's better than nothing. All right, let's move on. Maybe to bigger and better things. We have Growth Week to look forward to here in about a week and a half. We do have no new news, but we have community reports. 38 of them. Very nice. Very nice indeed. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 38 that doubled up is not fantastic, but it is what it is. It is what it is. No level ups today, but that's okay. All right, let's get into this team management. Let's see what we've got going on. More coffee beans is very nice. Skill trigger? No, I was really hoping to get one more before I start changing the team out. But Let's see. No potatoes. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Am I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. No, I'm not. I got everybody. Okay, let's check. How's our pantry looking? We are not in a good place. Not even a little bit. We need to... Sadly, we need to leave the team as they are. Potatoes are the only thing that we have a lot of. So, yeah, that's not fun. That is not fun. Yep. We've got enough potatoes to get us through breakfast tomorrow. So there's something we could do there. But not much. Not much. Sadly, the ingredient problem caught up to us a lot faster than I had hoped. Okay, well, we know what we got to do. We know what we got to do, and let's just get it done and be done with it. Let's see. How's everybody looking? 107, 107, 107, 107, and 107. Not great. Not looking great. Okay, well, at least we're above 100. So let me go ahead and swap in our Dedenne and try to get some extra tasty odds, because currently we're sitting at base 10%, and that is not super helpful. So if we can just get some extra tasties today, that'd be fantastic, because we are doing really well. Dedenne at 146 is also doing very well. Let's see. I think I debate this every time of putting some candies into our Dedenne just to level them up a little bit. And then I never end up doing it because it wouldn't actually make a difference. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, and it would be better to save it for another better Dedenne, or just as good Dedenne. So, not going to do that. Is there anything we can do? You get skill trigger, I think, at level 50, right? No, skill level up. That's what it is. So that's not helpful to get you to 50 other than to make you a little bit faster. You, ingredient finder S, we could do a sub-skill seed here that could help. We actually, yesterday and so far this morning, berries have gotten in the way. There isn't anything I can do for you at the moment. Getting you to 60 would actually hurt me right now. So, not going to do that right now. The only thing I can do to help is a sub-skill seed here to get that as ingredient finder M. And how many do I have? I only have 4, so I don't want to do that right now. Is that going to make a big enough difference? Probably not. I don't think it's going to make a big enough difference. Let's see. Charizard, boom. You should be bringing in... Oh. Not enough. That's why we're having issues. That's why we're having issues. Oh, you're 35. Yeah, no. 50. I haven't updated the box, I guess. 61. Still not enough. We need, what is that? 84 a day? So that's the issue. Ingredient finder S. Let's swap that for M. How much of a difference does that make? 71. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Yeah, I think we might need to do that. I think we just might. That, well, I was going to say that, or get Aeron invested in and leveled up and put them both on the team, but I don't like that idea either. I think potentially the better option that wouldn't cost us much in resources would be to get this guy on the team. We would only get a little bit of sausage, but maybe that little bit will help. I mean, 21 in a day on top of 60 is very close to what we need. Very close. Not quite. Yeah. I mean, that'd put us at 83 in a day. So 1 shy. But we also don't have room to get extra tasties if we do that. And we'd have to drop somebody else from our ingredients to make that happen. I love that this is supposed to be our daily berries team. And here I've got our ingredient team set up. Very fun. But that's on me. Man. We are not in a great place. at the moment. But we are also, you know what? I'm going to leave the team, lock it in as it is. We are also in a really good place in the sense that we are well ahead of schedule. We are well on our way to Master 20. Master 20, of course, is 3,732,664, which is 533,238 strength per day. So as of right now, we should be, let's see, today is Thursday, so we've had 3 complete days. So we're a solid day ahead. We actually are only supposed to be at 1.6 million right now to be on track. And we are at 2.3. So where are we supposed to be by the end of the day is the question. That's the real question. And I believe we're ahead of even today. We're already ahead of where we're supposed to be by the end of the day by a significant amount. We're supposed to be, by the end of today, 2,132,952 strength. Currently, we're at 2,329,920, which means basically breakfast. Not even breakfast. We're 200K above where we're supposed to be. Almost. So breakfast and a little bit of our overnight gains put us where we should be tonight. So we're well ahead. So maybe it's not that big a deal to get extra tasties right now. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it's better to just consistently keep making the meals. So with that in mind, I think we should do this. I think we should actually swap out the Dene fur for alligator. Let's make sure we don't drop a skill trigger by accident. It's unlikely, but it could happen. Okay. Yeah, I think that's actually the better play. For alligator not only would keep us closer to where we need to be for sausage, it would help stave that off for a little bit longer, but also would help with the strength gains from the berries. So let's do that. Let's get for alligator in here. Boop. Croconaw could also help with the sausage and oil, but I think Croconaw only gets me like 7 or 8 of each per day, which is not super helpful. Let's see. I really need to go update my box again. Level 30. Boom. Oh. Did I not have your ingredient set correct? I guess not. Yeah. Croconaw brings 11 oil and 5 sausage a day, so not great. Not super helpful, so we won't do that. We'll just leave it like this. We'll leave it like this. We'll get some strength from the berries. If we can get Gardevoir to get the team up to 130, I'll put it into Dene for a little while to try to get some extra tasty odds. But I think focusing on extra tasties is actually the wrong way to go. It's better to make the meal and it not go extra tasty than to aim for the extra tasty and miss the meal entirely. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just make sure that we have what we need to make the meals. Potatoes seem to not be a problem. They seem to really not be a problem, so I'm not really worried about it. Sausage is our main concern. We only have enough for lunch, not enough for dinner. Coffee, we have enough for lunch and dinner. And oil, same. We have enough for lunch and dinner, but not enough for breakfast. So it's kind of where we're at right now. We're just kind of playing it as it comes along, and that's what we're going to have to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run this team for a little while. If I get to a point where I can swap into Dene, fantastic. Maybe swap in all 4 of the ingredient gatherers overnight, just to make sure that we kind of stay on top of the ingredients. And other than that, like I said, we're in a really good place. We're ahead of schedule by an entire day and still very much on track to hit Master 20 by the end of the week. We'll potentially hit Master 20 Saturday. Even sooner if we get lucky with some extra tasties, but we'll see what happens. For now, we did give out 15 biscuits. That gives us 5 small handy candies, which is very nice. We still need to find something to use our candies on. I'm really hoping to get that happening and use the candies on it, but I don't know. We also got 3 small handy candies for the same, giving out plenty of biscuits. Definitely need to make sure I go to bed on time. That's going to be a problem if I don't get those diamonds. and the rest is looking pretty good. We got to keep using our incense and see what's going to happen. But yeah, for now, that's where we're at. Things are looking good, but kind of sketch. So we're just going to make sure that we respond accordingly and continue moving forward and continue on our track to hit Master 20 by the end of the week. So that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and Michael Hayes. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. Or you can find a link to my Ko-Fi in the description if you prefer a one-off donation. You can also find links to my live stream channel as well as to the Discord where you can hang out with a bunch of cool people and talk about Pokemon Sleep. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.